Let's make some wild grape jelly. These wild grapes are specifically Vitis riparia, or vine of the riverbank if you're nasty, or a dead Roman. Oh, or the Pope. It has a really widespread growing range and it loves climbing trees like this one that's climbing along a honeysuckle tree, growing alongside rivers, and scaling fences. If you live hereabouts, you've seen it before. A great way to know that it's grape and not its poisonous lookalike Canada moonseed are these spiral curlicues, which are forked early in the growing season and super tasty. Ooh, and if you're only looking at the berries, you might also get it confused with Virginia creeper right here, but its leaves look like hands. Look at that hummingbird moth I saw while I was foraging. Well, now that I got all the grapes I'm gonna get today, let's head home. Oh, and we made it home just before a storm. I'm gonna give these guys a nice little rinse to get off any grit, then add them to a pot with about an equal amount of water. They're really flavorful, so it doesn't matter that we're watering it down a little. Ozzy and I snuck in some dance practice while we were waiting for the pot to heat up. Now, once it starts getting a little steamy, give it a stir to make sure none of the fruit is sticking to the bottom of the pan. If you dance, it makes it work better. Don't look into that, believe me. Once you can see that the skins are changing colors and the fruit is breaking down, you can cut the heat and strain out the bits. Now cool your grape juice in the fridge so all of the pokey tartaric acid will settle to the bottom. Tartaric acid occurs in grapes and bananas, but I'm allergic to bananas. After an hour, it should be good to strain through a double cheesecloth, and that should catch all the schmutz and all of the crystals that you don't want to have in your final jelly. Look at how much it caught. Now here are our fixins. We're going to need 1.3 cups of grape juice, because that's what we got. The same amount of sugar, just a little bit of lemon because it's really tart already, and I used about 1/4 a pack of pectin. Now we're gonna get those stirring together, and once they hit a boil, add your sugar in. You're gonna let that hit a rolling boil for, I'd say a minute or two if you want a nice soft set, which I love in my jelly because it makes it all the more spreadable. Then you're gonna go ahead and ladle it into jars better than I did and hot water bath can them for 10 minutes if you live below 1,000 feet above sea level. Time for me to get some shut-eye. It's the next morning now because it got dark and I got sleepy, so here is a video of Gibby the groundhog to represent the passage of time. Yeah. The jelly came out spectacularly. So beautiful, so spreadable, and just perfectly grapey. I cannot wait to make my own Uncrustables with this. I've already shared a bunch of jars with my neighbors. It is so dang good. Look at my eyes roll back. Mustard wanted some, but grape skins aren't good for dogs. Sorry, Mus. Happy snacking. Don't die.